Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go. So let's go ahead and talk about our lesson here for the third part for the infinitives. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss the infinitives versus the prepositional phrases. Because infinitives often use to, you have to be careful confusing them with prepositional phrases. So to is a common preposition, but its use in infinitives is different. So, first one, when to is used in prepositional phrases, it always takes a noun as an object. So there is a noun as an object to know that this is a prepositional phrase. So example, we're going to the pool tomorrow. Roger confessed his love to the cashier. Okay, so here, this is a prepositional phrase using to. All right. Now, when to is used in an infinitive, it's followed by a verb. Even if the infinitive acts as a noun, it still contains the base form of the verb. Okay? Now, we want to swim tomorrow. Here it's an infinitive to swim. Roger tried to tell the cashier he loved her. To tell here is also an infinitive because it is followed by a verb. Okay? Now, we also have the infinitives versus gerunds. So, infinitives aren't the only verb form that can be used as a noun. A gerund is a verb in the present participle or the ing form that also acts as a noun. So, although sometimes infinitives and gerunds are interchangeable, on a couple occasions, only one is correct. Okay? So, let's say only gerund, number one, can be the object of preposition. So we cannot use an infinitive as an object of the preposition. Like, for example, I'm thinking about going back to school. I'm thinking about to go back to school. Okay. So as you can see, the first one is correct and the second one is not. Okay. Because only gerunds are only gerunds can be used as the object of preposition, thinking about going. Okay? Next, some transitive and intransitive words only use infinitives. Okay? Example, I swear to tell the truth. I swear telling the truth. Okay, so in this case, I swear is actually I swear to tell the truth is the correct one instead of I swear telling the truth because they just use the infinitive. Next one. What is an infinitive phrase? So infinitives don't have to stand alone. As you can tell by some of our infinitive examples above, infinitives can work with other words to form what's called an infinitive phrase. Okay? To put it simply, infinitive phrases use additional words to modify or to further describe the main infinitive. Okay? Now, let's see this example. The students wanted the teacher to cancel class. In this infinitive example, the entire phrase to cancel class is an infinitive phrase that revolves around the infinitive to cancel. When dealing with infinitive phrases, the doer of the action, okay, in this case, the teacher, is known as the actor. Okay, so the teacher to cancel the class. So the teacher is the actor or the doer of the infinitive phrase. Okay. Now, my parents asked me to watch my sister.
So in this example, the actor is me. So notice how when the actor is a pronoun, it uses the object case me. Okay, ask me. As you can see in this example, infinitive phrases can also take direct objects such as my sister. Okay, to watch my sister. There's also direct object to your infinitive. All right, so when using infinitive phrases, some verbs use actors and some don't. For example, tell uses actors when it takes an infinitive phrase. My boss told me to pay attention, but I wasn't listening. Okay, so remember, some of them can have actors or the doer, and some don't. Now, on the other hand, some verbs like begin do not use actors when they take an infinitive phrase. So we're beginning, no actor, to understand each other. Okay, so in this case, there are some verbs that do not use actors. So when they take the infinitive form, beginning to understand. Now, moreover, so some verbs use actors sometimes, but not other times. For example, need can either use or not use actors. I need to get out of here. Okay. I need you to get out of here. So it can get complicated. So here's a quick list of all three types of verbs. All right. So, anyways, just remember there are some verbs that use it or use actors, don't use actors, and sometimes can use or cannot use or don't use actors. Okay? Cut.
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.